Hello. I am getting everything going here. Final Fantasy 14. I have never played it before. And there we go. Let's see what Kitty Girl can do here. Mm-hmm. Okay. There we go. I'm figuring it out. Okay, how do I talk to you though? I clicked on you. Oh, there we go. Once you've initiated a quest, a prompt will appear. Okay. Another green adventure, I presume. You presume correctly. I thought as much. We cannot allow strangers to wander Gridania unchecked and untested. Before you rush off and begin pestering every second citizen for work, I suggest you make yourself known at the Carline Canopy. That's the headquarters of the local Adventurers Guild, in case you were wondering. The Carline Canopy is the building you see behind me. Speak to Mother Mayun within, and she will take you in hand. You have begun a quest. Okay. Gotcha. Mm-hmm. I got fine Mother Mayun. There she is. Well, well, what have we here? A wide-eyed and wondering young adventurer, come to put your name down at the guild, I assume. Welcome. Mayun's my name, or Mother Mayun as most call me, and the Carline Canopy is my place. As the head of the Adventurers Guild in Gridania, I have the honor of providing guidance to the fledgling heroes who pass through our gates. No matter your ambitions, the Guild is here to help you attain them. Cool. In return, we expect you to fulfill your duties as an adventurer by assisting the people of Gridania. A fine deal, wouldn't you agree? Sure. To an outsider's eyes, all may seem well within our nation, but naught could be further from the truth. The people live in a state of constant apprehension. The XIV and various gangs of common bandits provide an unending supply of trouble, trouble compounded by the ever-present threat of the Garlean Empire to the north, and that is to say nothing of the calamity. Even now the wounds have barely begun to heal. Ah, but I speak of it as if you were there. Forgive me. 5 years past, Erzea was Nelwai laid to waste. when a dread worm emerged from the lesser moon, Dalamud, and rained fire upon the realm. It is this which people call the calamity. Scarcely a square malm of the Twelve's wood was spared the devastation, yet despite the forest's extensive wounds, not a soul among us can recall precisely how it all happened. I'm well aware of how improbable that must sound to an outsider. It is improbable, but it's also true. For reasons we can ill explain, the facts surrounding the calamity are shrouded in mystery. There are as many versions of events as there are people willing to recount them. Yet amidst the hazy recollections and conflicting accounts, all agree on one thing, that Eozera was saved from certain doom by a band of valiant adventurers. Whatever else we've misremembered, none of us have forgotten the heroes who risked life and limb for the sake of the realm, and yet, whenever we try to say their names, the words die upon our lips. And whenever we try to call their faces to mind, we see naught but silhouettes amidst a blinding glare. Thus have these adventurers come to be known as the Warriors of Light. Ahem. Pray do not feel daunted by the deeds of legends. We do not ask that you become another Warrior of Light, only that you do what you can to assist the people of Gridania. Great or small, every contribution counts. I trust you will play your part. All that's left then is to conclude the business of registration. Here's a quill. Scrawl your name right there. Oh, and I would appreciate it if you used your real name. There is a special place in the seventh hell for those who use amusing aliases. Luana, huh? And you're quite sure that isn't an amusing alias? I'm sure. Very well. From this moment forward, you are a registered adventurer of Gridania, nation blessed of the elementals and the bounty of the Twelveswood. The guild expects great things from you. Look at what just arrived. Another adventurer. Don't you start with that. Adventurers are the very salve that Gridania needs. The elder seed seer herself bade us welcome with open arms. Do you mean to disregard her will? Of course not, lest you forget it is my sworn duty to uphold the peace. Am I to blame if outsiders bring mistrust upon themselves? You, adventurer, mind that you do not cause any trouble here, or I shall personally cast you out of this realm and into the seventh hell. Ahem, pay that outburst no mind. He meant only to counsel you. Suspicious characters have been prowling the Twelfth's Wood of late, you see, and the wood whalers feel they cannot afford to take any chances. As is often the way with folk who live in isolation, Gridanians are wont to mistrust things they do not well know, your good self included. Fear not. However, given a catalogue of exemplary deeds and no more than a handful of years, the locals will surely warm to you. A handful of years? Wow, man. On behalf of my fellow citizens, I welcome you to Gridania. May you come to consider our nation as your own in time. Now then, you may depend on old Mother My Own to teach you a few things that every adventurer should know. Okay. Oh, there we go. That's what I needed to do. Let us begin at the beginning, shall we? Now that you are a formal member of the Adventurers Guild, we must be sure you have a firm grasp of the fundamentals of adventuring. To that end, I have 3 tasks I wish you to perform. Your first task is to visit the Aetheryte. This massive crystal stands in the middle of the Aetheryte Plaza not far from the Carline Canopy. As a device that enables instantaneous transportation, the Aetheryte plays a key role in the life of the ever-wandering adventurer. Once you have located the crystal, all you need to do is touch its surface. A member of the Wood Whalers will be present to offer further instruction. For your second task, you are to visit the Conjurers Guild. There is no better place to learn the arts of conjury. Speak with Medell, and she will explain the benefits of joining the guild. For your third and final task, I would have you visit the markets at the heart of Old Gridania's commercial district. There you shall find weapons, armor, and all the various things, or items, that an adventurer might need on her travels. There is, however, more to the markets than buying and selling goods. Speak with Parsamontre and listen well to his counsel. Well, the master merchant can be uncooperative at times, so be sure to offer him one of my famous eel pies. Like so many men, he is much more charitable when his stomach is full. Here I made a batch not long ago. You have your tasks, Luana. May no ficca guide your path. Okay. Ah, and one more thing. Should you happen to come across any citizens in need, don't be afraid to proffer a helping hand. I'm certain they will be pleased to meet an adventurer in whom they can confide their woes. Granted, the work they offer is unlikely to be of realm-shattering importance, but prove your worth and build a reputation, and in time folks will be more inclined to entrust you with matters of moment. I also suggest that you lend an ear to the smith here in the canopy. The smiths are trusted representatives of the Adventurers Guild and are an invaluable source of advice for neophyte heroes seeking to attain greatness. Oh, oh, ara ara. Ooh, okay. Quest accepted. Well, alright then. Rested bonus, got it. Okay, got it. My goodness. Alrighty then. The Aetheryte. He's dark. People are having a dance. Greetings, adventurer. I see you are faithfully following Mother Mayun's instructions. Allow me to offer you a bit of instruction myself. I am Nicaea of the Wood Whalers, and I know a thing or two about the aetheryte. Yes, that big crystal right there. Aetheryte, return and teleport. The most common transportation spells make direct use of the aetherites and their connection to the flow of aether. And as these devices are found in almost every corner of Orzea, any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune herself to each one. Truly few things in this world are so useful to an intrepid explorer. But you need not locate them all at once. Before rushing into the wilds, I suggest you start with the aetherites found here in Gridania. Should you wish to learn more about the aetherite or transportation magic, I am here to answer your questions. All right. Gotcha. Oh, okay. Good. Good, Dan. Mm. Visit the Conjurer's Guild. Hmm. Hello, Raven. How are you? There's a little quest here. Accept. Newly come to Gridania, are you? In search of fame and fortune, perhaps? Sure. How you doing today, Raven? If you have confidence in your abilities, I urge you to speak with Chancellorope of the God's Quiver. Like cantaloupe, only Chancellorope. You can find him standing vigil before the Archers Guild. The creatures of the Twelveswood have been behaving most unnaturally of late, and it has fallen to the God's Quiver to pacify them. Alas, they are sorely undermanned. I'm doing good, thank you. Checking out Final Fantasy for the first time here, and so far, pretty impressed. For this reason, they seek able adventurers to supplement their ranks. I'm certain that your offer of aid would be well received. My goodness. What's that? That's... I wonder if it's over here. No, that's a place where you get chickens. Giant chickens. Hmm. There's a quest there. Oh, hey, you. Carpenter's Guild. Not what I'm looking for, but I'll take a delivery job. Ah, an adventure. Precisely what we needed. Not a moment ago, we dispatched our newest recruit, Artor, to inspect Mi Keto's amphitheater. Regrettably, the young hire has more spirit than sense, and he charged off without his tools. Well, I've been checking out new games lately. So right now I'm playing, well, I just started this, and I'm also playing Genshin Impact. But before that, it was World of Warcraft, and I had left it for a couple years, and then I was checking it out, and I really like it's the same except less challenging from what I remember. And so I was like, well, let's check out other games. Because I was playing WoW since classic WoW, so like I'm used to actually having to work my arse off to get through things. And I just, I don't know. I don't particularly like the new player experience in it right now. So, but I play just about everything. I really like fantasy games though. So right now I'm checking out these two. And sometimes I play sci-fi games, but my big favorites were WoW and Diablo and all of that. All damn kind. Suffice it to say, he won't be getting any work done. Would you be so kind as to deliver them to him? The only kind of game I don't really like, well, I generally do pretty good at games. Like, um, I don't usually have any issues with games. That doesn't mean I don't do stupid things at times, because I do. But, um, you know, I do pretty well. But the only type of game that I don't usually play is like the horror games. And that's just because they scare the crap out of me. So I don't usually play those. Because I don't want to get so, spooked. Suffice it to say, he won't be getting any work done. Would you be so kind as to deliver them to him? Wonderful. Seek out Luhalik in the acorn orchard behind the atrium. He should have Artor's tools. Yeah, I've been told that this game is actually like a lot of fun and really good. And because it has a nice amount of free play before you have to sign up, I thought, well, heck, why not? I mean, only makes sense. Give it a try and see. Because, oh, I just left somewhere I shouldn't have. I think. No, wait. This is a magey kind of a place. I am a caster of spells. That's Leatherworkers Guild, not where I want to go. Yeah, I mean, I'm just starting it right now, but like, the graphics are blowing my mind. You compare this to World of Warcraft, or that looks like an interesting place. But there's just no comparison. Like, the graphics are incredible so far, you know? Um, I have to say, like, I'm really impressed. One of my old gaming friends that I used to game with all the time, we used to do huge raids and all of that. And they were showing me that they play this game now. They don't play World of Warcraft. Well, some of them do. I guess it's kind of like half and half split now. So I was like, well, I'm gonna go check it out. And so far, I'm really glad I did because I'm like, wow, for real? Oh, this guy's really not that nice, is he? You think you can stroll in here bold as you please and demand my hard-earned knowledge? Ha! A merchant does not for naught, especially when dealing with would-be heroes. Yeah, I know, right? And it's not maybe a brand new game, but it's looking pretty cool. And you should see the character creation process. The customization you can go through. My God. If, on the other hand, you add some tasty morsel to curry my favor, then I might reconsider your request. I actually do, buddy. Come now, this whole encounter reeks of Mayonne's handiwork, and more specifically, her baking. Don't look so surprised, lass. I smelled that eel pie of yours a malm away. Hand it over. All righty then. Have your pie, you grumpy old man. Oh, look, he even looks like one, doesn't he? Look at him. That's the kind of guy right there. He's out there yelling, "Get off my lawn." That flaky crust, just divine. Very well, I am a man of my word. Pay close attention, for I shall only explain this once. The aspiring adventurer need look no further than the rosewood and ebony stalls. Both are but a short stroll from where we stand. If you mean to do battle, you'd best be prepared with a quality set of weapons and armor. Such goods are the province of the rosewood stalls directly south of here. You will be pleased to learn that the merchants of Gridania are exceedingly particular when it comes to craftsmanship, so you needn't fear defective straps and the like. If it is potions and paraphernalia you seek, head north to the ebony stalls. The shelves there are lavishly stocked by widely traveled Uldan merchants, and I may truly say that I have seen things amongst their myriad wares that I scarce knew existed. Do you follow me thus far? The first step in any purchase is to select the stalls that meet your needs. Then you may concern yourself with price and profit. There is little more I can teach you with mere words. Go peruse the stalls and see for yourself what wares they offer. There is no substitute for first-hand experience, after all, and I'm weary of talking, unless you have another eel pie. That grumpy old man, he really likes his pie. That's funny. Way of the Conjurer. Okay, so I completed it. Oh, he does have a quest. I take it my previous explanation did not suffice to sate your curiosity. Very well. If you wish to know more of the markets, I shall give you a practical education free of charge. As master of the markets, I entertain many requests. This order from the whalers, for example. But I delegate their fulfillment to my hirelings that might tend to such tasks as I alone am capable of performing. Aw, well, I'm glad. You know, it's nice to have something be relaxing, isn't it? It'll probably stay relaxing until I actually make it out of town. You know. For your personal betterment, I shall delegate the fulfillment of this particular request to you. I bid you search the stalls for a bone spearhead, a pot of beeswax oil, and a length of brambleweed rope, and deliver them to Singild of the Lancers Guild. There is much and more to be found in these stalls if you have the dedication to seek it and the coin to procure it. However, as my representative, you need only offer my name as payment. None will deny me. In fact, many will be all too eager to part with their wares, so numerous are the debts I am owed. A fine proposition, is it not? Y'all say that a lot. I am spared a simple task, and you gain priceless mercantile experience. Why, I should rightly charge you for such an opportunity. Oh, you're a con man, too. But worry not, I'm a man of my word, and the terms will stand. Deliver the goods to Singild, and she may even see fit to reward you. Very well. Okay. Tradecraft. Apothecary. No, that's all potions. Which would make sense since it's apothecary, you know. Oh, look at the child. Oh, it's not a child. Oh, I came all the way from Ulda to sell my wares, but the locals are proving an unreceptive lot. Why, it's as if they're adverse to novelty, to change, and progress. I'm going to need a new approach if I'm to make any coin here, or perhaps an old one. Okay. What about tradecraft? Man, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, what was it I needed? Well, I needed to go to the ebony stalls first, and I'm not really sure this is it. The ebony stalls. Ebony stalls, huh? Could it be? No, that's Wailing Barracks. That's not what I'm looking for. Hmm. What's this? Nope. Look at all the Easter eggs everywhere. Hmm. Master of the rolls? Oh, don't bunk your head. Hey, I am Millicent, hear me roar. You there, adventurer, could you deliver a message for me? My superior, Millicent, is stationed outside Atelier Fen Yi. She's doubtless busy, but I'm past due to be relieved. Long past due, truth be told. However, I simply can't abandon my post. Speak to her for me, would you? But choose your words wisely. She has a bit of a temper. Oh dear. Sending me to talk to some Yandir woman. I don't know about that. I represent the interests of the nations in educating adventurers on the technologies available for strengthening the bonds between them. To that end, I would like to introduce you to the link shell. A link shell enables you to communicate with others over any distance as if they were before your very eyes. You may have as many as 8 link shells open at any given time, allowing you to communicate simultaneously with any number of people. The only time your physical presence is required is, well, never. Cool. Would you care to give it a try? I can create a personal link shell for you now if you would like. Okay. Thanks, dude. I'll figure that out later. Hi. Estain, the caretaker of Mikedo's amphitheater, needs an adventurer to help her tidy up. Greetings, traveler. Come to see Mikedo's famed amphitheater, have you? I am Estain, caretaker of this fine centerpiece of Gradanian culture, and I fear I must needs trouble you for your assistance. You see, it's not only well-meaning women like yourself who are drawn to this place. The sylphs often visit in the dead of night, long after our citizens have gone to bed. We have no particular objection to their presence, and they seem grateful for the accommodation. So much so, in fact, that last night they left us a token of their appreciation in the form of vegetables. A lot of vegetables. Their generosity is more than welcome, of course, but the sheer quantity of the things makes gathering them all something of a chore, and it's not as if I don't have enough time to do already. In short, I'd be most grateful for any help you could give me. Okay. Just by right clicking. Gotcha. Okay. Ah, vegetable offerings. Mm, this won't be too hard. Two vegetables. Three, three vegetables. Ooh, Four. Four vegetables. Ah, ah, ah. I am the count of the vegetables. I only need one more. Oh, there's 6. That quest's too high level for me. Oh, excuse me, Esteem. I need to talk to you. Well done, friend. Makedo herself would sing you praise. She knew well the power of art, how it could strengthen the soul of a nation and preserve its history for future generations. This amphitheater was her greatest gift to Gridania, and it was her wish that all folk use it freely, not only for performances and festivals, but as a place to share memories and make new ones. Nice. I wonder if the sylphs come here to do just that. That said, I do wish they'd find other ways to express their gratitude. We have no need of vegetables here, but mayhap the Carline canopy can make use of them. Anyway, thanks be to the elementals for bringing you here today. Cool. Completed. That's an Ethernet shard. Okay. What's this? We're closed. Come back later. Sigh. Would that every day could be a festival. Okay. That's the link shell guy. Okay. Where is this? It doesn't know what you are. There's Melaine. The conjurer Melaine seeks an assistant for her frantically busy student. You there, you're an adventurer, yes? Good, I have a task for you. Take yourself over to the Conjurer's Guild and speak with my student Brea. She has her hands full preparing the auguries, and would likely welcome your assistance. In her excitement at becoming a conjurer, I fear my young disciple is pushing herself beyond the limits of her endurance. Enthusiasm is all well and good, but it would not do to have an initiate collapse from exhaustion. Okay. So many quests. Independent arms mender. Haven't gotten that far yet. Lordy, lordy. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I don't think I wanted... No, I didn't want to go out yet. Back in. Okay, back in we go. Let's check out down here. Gotta be. Another shard. A lot of conjurers here, so I gotta be in somewhat the right area. Yeah, it looks like it's here somewhere. Brea. Hmm. Stillglade Vein. Ha! There's Brea. Yes, yes, I am Brea, but I am also awfully Oh, you say Lady Mullane herself asked you to assist me? In that case, I suppose you might lend a hand, especially as mine appear to be shaking, though only very slightly. Not that it's anything to worry about, mere nervous energy. Ahem, I would be exceedingly grateful if you would take this Azema rose oil and refill the censers. There are two that require attention. Please have a care not to disturb the conjurers amid their meditations. You must be as quiet and unobtrusive as possible. Okay. Scarlet oil. Might you perchance be comfortable around Vilekin? If so, I have urgent need of your assistance. You see, I was preparing for the forthcoming auguries when I found, to my great embarrassment, that we lack the requisite quantity of scarlet oil. If it's not too much to ask, I would be most grateful if you could resupply us in time for the ceremony. Scarlet oil can be harvested from ladybugs, such as those found near the bannock. 6 of the violkin should yield the necessary amount. Pray return to me as you have it. All right then. Guild receptionist. You seek the secrets of conjury, adventurer, then search no longer, for you have found your way to the Conjurer's Guild. It is at my own request that you have come? Then allow me to provide you with an overview of what it is to be a conjurer. Conjury is the art of healing and purification. Its practitioners harness the power of nature that they might bring about change in the form of spells. Primitive magic, such as that once wrought by individuals known as mages, meaning those with the ability to manipulate ether, have existed since the dawn of time. It was not until some 5 centuries ago that conjury emerged from the shapeless agglomeration of spells and charms, an event which led to the founding of Gridania. In those dark days, the elementals would not suffer man's presence in the Twelveswood, forcing our forebears to make their homes beneath the earth in the great subterranean city of Galmora. But their desire to settle in the Twelveswood continued to burn fiercely. Time and again they sought to curry the elementals' favor. Unlike men and other creatures bound in temples of flesh, the elementals are beings of pure ether. Recognizing this, the mages of Eld reasoned that their talent for etheric manipulation might allow them to communicate with these theretofore enigmatic entities. It took 5 long decades, but our forebears finally succeeded. Their reward, the elementals' permission to dwell in the Twelveswood. So it was that the nation of Gridania was born. Since that time, the elementals have taught us to live as one with nature, speaking to all Gridanians through the hearers, those mages who are able to commune with them. And for their intimacy with the elementals, the hearers would go on to attain great mastery over the forces of nature. Thus did they conceive the art of conjuring. I hope this has helped you gain a greater understanding of the Conjurer's Guild. Should you wish to delve further into the mysteries of conjuring, then I urge you to consider joining our ranks. I can begin your initiation whenever you desire. Call upon me when you are ready to take your first step. Key items can be used on targets by first right-clicking on the target, then right-clicking the appropriate icon from the Key Items window and selecting Use. Right-click on a target to switch to active mode and ready auto attack. Approach and face the target to start the battle. 2 rotating arrows will appear over the target that you're currently attacking. Got it? Yay, I got my first achievement. Yes, I do want to join the Conjurer's Guild. That as well, I shall introduce you to our guildmaster, Brother Isumiyan. Brother Isumiyan presides over the Conjurer's Guild even as he serves the nation as a hearer. You will find him in the meditation area within. Go to him and make known your desire to join the guild. Okay. Greetings, adventurer. I'm told you wish to become a conjurer of Stillglade fame. I am Brother Isumiyan, master of this guild. Before you are formally accepted into our ranks, I would impart to you the principles of conjuring. Pray attend me well. Conjuring is an arcane art that takes life and the living for its domain. Its primary purpose is the solving of hurts and the granting of protection. My goodness. Adventurers such as yourself oft stand upon the front lines of battle. Owing to this, you are likely to find yourself in many situations where a capacity for healing would be advantageous. Mind you, there is more to conjuring than that. By harnessing the power of earth, wind, and water, conjurers are also capable of weaving spells that wreak havoc. In terms of sheer destructive power, conjuring may pale in comparison to thaumaturgy, but its capacity to defend one against aggression more than compensates for this relative shortcoming. In mastering healing and purification, not only will you be able to mend wounds and purge afflictions, you will also be able to breathe life back into the fallen. More than simply healers, yet not true dealers of destruction, conjurers realize their full potential when they employ their powers in support of others. This, my dear adventurer, is what it means to be one of us. Mayhap that was too much to grasp upon a single hearing, but worry not, for the meaning of my words will become clear to you in due time. You will come to understand that conjuring is not the sole province of the conjurer. Should you wish to walk our path, I must needs ask that you solemnly vow to embrace nature, to heed the will of the elementals and the 12th wood alike, can you make this vow? You do not know who I am, do you? Do I vow to embrace nature? I'm a dryad, yes. I knew your answer ere your lips had parted, yet I am no less pleased to hear it. By the power vested in me, I hereby name you a member of the Conjurers Guild. And so to work, listen well now, for I would assign you your first task as a conjurer of Stillglade fame. Just beyond the city gates, oh, that was a double click. Lest you wonder how I can so coolly order the taking of life, know that things are not once as they were. As a consequence of the calamity, and I may add, through no fault of their own, these creatures have become a burden to Twelveswood, a burden it cannot well bear. As a conjurer, it's your duty to carry out the will of the forest, and by employing your powers in doing so, you will come to learn something of your art. Go now, Luana, and perform your first task in the name of the elementals. Okay. Those are sensors, whatever they are. Sensor. No. What am I doing? Oh, there we go. There's one. Now I know. Okay. Making progress. Hi, Brea. My thanks. I must admit to being rather impressed by how faithfully you followed my instructions. I had always considered adventurers to be uncouth and rowdy lot, but I see you are capable of courtesy as well. Lady Mullane has a fine eye for character. You should feel honored that she chose you for the task. Incense and sensibility. I can either get mana potions or health potions. Should probably get mana potions. Okay. Makes sense that there's a timer on them. And this way. That's a shard. What's that? New Gridania. Ah. Looks like some of my stuff is over here. These are all administrator people things. Let's go. There's somebody over here. Guess I should go there on my way. Hello. I know all about adventures. You'll do anything for a reward, won't you? Well, not anything. Well, then I want you to make Anneli laugh. She's no good with strangers, so first you should introduce yourself politely, with a bow. A bow. I was thinking a bow? That's not a nice way to introduce yourself. Ah, okay. Got it. There's Anneli. Hi. That seemed to work, but she still looks sad. Try sharing the joy in your heart with her. That'll prove how nice you are. Mm. You're odd. Well, you know, wasn't my idea. I think she's starting to like you. Good. Now that you've broken the ice, I bet that if you surprise her and just start dancing, she'll laugh her head off. Okay then. I is weird dancing person. Mm -hmm. There's dance. Hmm. I made her giggle. Aha, you're a really good dancer, miss. That looked like fun. Maybe I should try it sometime. Aw, yay. Thank you. You're pretty good at this. Anil lost her father 5 years ago during all the fighting. She hasn't laughed much since then. So I wanted to... I mean, we're all worried, but a lot of the younglings have been following me around lately, and, you wouldn't understand. Anyway, thanks for the help. You're welcome. New Helic. Adele sent you. Give me a moment. Here they are, still fresh and unused as the day he got 'em. Hi, FJK1141. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Doubt he's even realized he left the bloody things behind. First day and he forgets his tools. Daft Sod needs a kick up the... Oh. Oh my. Well then. Oh. I cannot appear to get around that way. How are you doing today? I'm good as well, thank you. R- Checking out this game for the first time, and it's really cool. I am very pleasantly surprised. I don't know why it took me so long to try it. Hmm, has to be a way into there. Hmm. Point of view watching a Final Fantasy stream for the first time, huh? Yeah, it's my first time ever playing it. So, we got a bunch of firsts going on here. Okay, this. Well, I guess I just talked to him. I guess you don't go in. No. So, you rent a porter or a chocobo. It's supposedly more over there. So, must go around. Aha, there we go. First guy's club open. Yeah, right? There's Mother My Own again. Here we go. The conquering hero returns. You've completed my little tasks, I trust. The 3 locations you visited will feature prominently in your life as an adventure. It's best you grow familiar with them as soon as possible. And you took the time to listen to the woes of the citizenry. I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to lend your talents to one and all, no matter how trivial the matter may seem. I am thankful that you are an obliging sort, Luana. It is adventurers like you who will win the hearts of the locals and pave the way for those who follow. I pray Gridania can rely on your aid in its struggles to come. Complete. Cool. I leveled up. Already been through all that. Okay. I leveled up. I'm a bigger girl now. Oh, hi. I thought these were kids at first, and they're not. Tatasosa needs someone to return an iron snaffle he accidentally took from Tree Speak stables. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Mm. What the? This isn't a. I must have mistaken this metal bit for a nut whilst out foraging for food in the forest. They do, right? A spare snaffle misplaced by some sorry soul from Tree Speak stables, I suspect. It was in their vague vicinity that I amassed the majority of my mysticable morsels. Tongue tires. Well, I've already had a hefty helping of these here nuts, so I won't be walking for a while. Might I trouble you to take this to Tree Speak stables in my stead? Prior to parting, pray spake to Barnabuntant at the Yellow Serpent Gate. Listen well to his directions, or you're liable to get lost. Okay. Too much English. There is a lot of it. Now I gotta go back this way. This is like a huge town. Like, it's huge. The Central Shroud. Well, there's them little ladybugs that I need to do stuff to. Poor little ladybug. Well, that's a start. Oh, wrong button. Don't press that button. Two of six. Hello, little ladybugs. Hello, Alejandro. Welcome back. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry you can't sleep. That sucks. I hate it when that happens. I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV. I know, right? Right? Thank you. That, exactly my thoughts. How often, how often do you get to see a Neko running around killing ladybugs in the forest? I mean, it's just something. One more ladybug I need. There's one. Hey, come here. Sorry, but I gotta do it. For some reason. They told me I got to. Sorry about this. There we go. Well, I wonder if I need... I don't think I need to kill any squirrels. No, I'll get one just to see if I need them too. Oh my, look, they got big ears. Look at their ears. What's going on? Oh, I do have to kill 3 ground squirrels. Plus I leveled up. So, there's that. Two looks like a heal of some sort. Cure. And 3 is wind damage. Down you go, squirrel. Sorry. Stop pressing that button, Luana. You silly. Hey, Luana, maybe you make a Discord server so that you build a simp fan community. Yeah. That's something I can do. They shall be my little leaves, and they shall provide me with shade from the sun. Yeah, 'cause that sounds nice. Uh-huh. What do you think about that? Little leaves. Ah, look, there's a cliff. I have a bad thing about falling off cliffs. I always do it, but this time I didn't. Who is the second person who is watching the stream? Is there a second person watching the stream? A guy? I don't know. I'm here. Oh, Alejandro. That's who. Hey girl, you seem unoccupied. You know the bannock I trust? Isn't that bread? Fancy taking a bag of basic provisions over there for me. It's not too heavy, mostly filled with dried meats and other bland rations. It's a straightforward job that I'd do with a smile and a spring in my step if I were 10 years younger. Alas, my tastes have matured, evolved, advanced to a higher level, you might even say. But it's a perfect little task for someone fresh-faced like you. Worry not, you'll receive appropriate compensation upon delivery, which you may keep with my blessings. Okay. And she's got another one. I'm never gonna finish all my quests. Luana, have you visited the Bannock on your wanderings? It's a training ground found just outside the city, where the soldiers of the Order of the Twin Adder are drilled in swordplay and other martial matters. I mention this because an acquaintance of mine, a gentleman by the name of Galfred, is an instructor there, and I think you may be of use to him. Go and introduce yourself and find out if there is anything you can do to help. Mind you do not stray from the path. The Twelves Wood is no place for merry strolls through the underbrush. Okay. Hey, you got a little leaf over your head and I like that. Greetings, I'm one of the smiths, a stoker of fires and forger of features. As a dedicated member of the Adventurers Guild, I have been entrusted with the task of providing assistance to new adventurers. Cool. I see you have but recently taken up the adventurer's mantle. The possibilities stretching out before you must be positively daunting. No, not really. In the Adventurers Guild, we see new adventurers as fledgling heroes. You are our champions of tomorrow. Okay. See you soon. Our nascent stars of limitless potential. My fellow smiths and I are here to provide you with guidance. Aw, thank you. Thank you so much. But the guild also enlists a cadre of veteran adventurers who will be happy to share with you their accumulated wisdom. You can recognize these helpful men and women by their title of mentor. Mentors stand ready to advise you on any aspect of adventuring. They have hundreds of quests under their belts and will likely have a solution for whatever dilemma might be causing you trouble. A mentor may even offer to accompany you on your adventures. I highly recommend you take advantage of a mentor's aid to enrich your experiences in Eorzea. Pray do not hesitate to ask me if you would like to know more. The new adventurer status is applied to all players who have recently begun their adventures in Eorzea. I can't say that word. Eorzea. Amongst Eorzea's thriving population, there are seasoned players known as mentors, who have taken it upon themselves to assist these new adventurers. When a new adventurer and a mentor form a party, they both receive a bonus to experience points earned. Upon invitation by a mentor, new adventurers also gain access to the Novice Network, an exclusive chat channel where they can consult with mentors and share their experiences with other beginning players. Cool. What will you do? Nothing right now. I got it. I understand. I'm picking up what you're putting down. But I gotta go see a guy about a thing. Well, actually, about 10 different guys about 10 different things. It's getting a little crazy if I'm gonna be entirely honest. What is this? No idea. Itinerant Moogle. I have no idea what that's about. Let's go over here, shall we? And turn in some of these quests. Do I have a best friend? What does that mean? A best friend? I don't know what you're asking. Hey, it's Chancellor, like cantaloupe. Bernadette sent you to me? Humph. Oh, well, you're not very pleasant. Well, inexperienced or not, if you wish to prove your worth to the people of Gridania, you are right to come. You do wish to prove yourself, do you not? This guy. My goodness. Alejandro, what does that mean? Because I don't know what you mean. Like, I don't understand. Chancelope of the God's Quiver is testing adventures. Ordinarily, the forest fungwars that inhabit the central shroud are not more than a nuisance. However, we have received reports that vast clouds of the creature's spores have rendered parts of the Twelve's Wood impassable and ruined crops besides. We periodically cull the fungwar population in order to prevent such occurrences, but the creatures have taken to spawning out of season, making it ever more difficult to keep their numbers in check. Though this is indeed a troubling development, the God's Quiver has more pressing concerns and can ill afford to waste time fighting fungwars. If you wish to prove yourself, go to the central shroud and exterminate 6 of these pests. Use caution and approach them one at a time, lest your adventuring career be cut disappointingly short. Oh dear. Gotcha. Oh look, it's another kitty person. Famibus. Hail, adventure. Might you have a moment? Sure. I'm in need of a trustworthy soul to deliver a missive to Parnell. You can find her in the shaded bower in the midst of the markets. Okay. Best friend, like a really good friend who stays by your side when you have a hard time. Yeah, I do. His name is Cucullin, and he's my cat. Yeah. Cucullin means Hound of Cullen, which, if you look it up, there's a whole legend to it. But that's his name, Cucullin. Yeah. Cat. Why would I not simply go and speak with her myself? Well, as I'm sure you have observed, Gridanians have a tendency. So, get Getzok? What does that mean? Uh-oh. I don't know what's going on there. Gridanians have a tendency to be rather in person they can be, well, a little on the prickly side. The matter is not urgent. Simply hand over the missive the next time you find yourself in the markets. Please, as a favor from one adventurer to another. Haha. That's a red quest. That's too high level. Okay, well... Do 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 do. Where's all the other ones? Map. Wow, look at all that green places I gotta go. Jeez. Yeah, I love cats. I love cats. Very, very much I love cats. That's why no matter what page of my stream we're on, you will always see a black cat somewhere. Always. Because I just love cats so much. Is it this way? Yes. Here. Oh, you have allergy? So do I. I'm allergic to animal dander. But, like, I don't care. I can't live without having animals around me. I just can't do it. So, I'd rather have allergies than not be around my cats. Ah, you are back. FNAF? What does that mean? You're back. Have you procured the scarlet oil as I requested? No. Crap. I forgot the oil. I know, right? Too many places. I forgot the oil. Oh, no. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna go the other way. Lordy, lordy. Wait, I wonder... Oh, no, wait, don't intune. Oh, good, that worked. When in doubt, spacebar. Okay, where am I? There I am. Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling like I'm getting a little lost. Like I wish there was a tracking system that would be like, here, come this way. Okay. Okay, let's look at the quests. I still have to slay the forest funguars. Take the sealed message and deliver it to Parnell in the shaded bower. Where is that? Okay. So he is over this way. And then along there. Isn't that who I just talked to? No. Gotta be a different guy. Or a different place. Who knows? A lot of them look the same. A different place. Okay. There's Parnell. Okay. Come. Work with me, mouse. Alright, there we go. Greetings, madam. Might you be looking to secure the services of a retainer? I don't have it. Why don't I have it? Or do I have it? What is happening? Okay. Travel. Party social system. So if I had it, it should be in there, right? So why don't I have it? I mean, I do have it, so why can't I hand it over? Don't really understand this. Oh, it was hiding behind it. Oh my goodness. Now I understand. That was funny. Okay, what's this? A missive from Famibus, you say? Whatever could it be about? Let me see now. She wants to know about the available stock of potions at the markets. Hardly a matter that warrants a letter, much less the hiring of a courier. Why could she not ask the question in person? Sigh. I sense that adventurers from beyond our borders find Gridanians somewhat difficult to deal with. Are we truly so devoid of warmth? If we mistrust outsiders, it's only because so many of them have brought chaos to the Twelves Wood, and such sins as theirs are not soon forgotten. Yet I suppose we might endeavor to be a little less cold. It's okay. Yay, I finished that one. Mm. Oh, that guy has a kitten. I hope I get one. Mm-mm-mm. I haven't even fallen off any cliffs yet. What's this all about? Demesson says he needs his break? The nerve of that sniveling little shite crying for relief at a time like this. Has he already forgotten how short-handed we are since that business with the Ixal the other day? And sending a bloody unknown venturer to do his bleatin' no less. That self-serving sod thinks only of his own woes, rubbing his sore soles while welcoming all manner of gill-grabbing adventures into our holy wood. Useless bloody fool. Huh. Millicent is not very pleasant. Makes me blood boil, it does. Ah, but it's not you I should be giving a piece of me mind to. You seem a decent enough sort considerin'. Still understand that it's our duty to keep an eye on every stranger that passes through these parts. Any road, I appreciate you lending an ear to my subordinate, damn fool that he is. Go on then, and stay out of trouble. Okay. Now, which way? Okay, where am I right now? I'm just not sure where I am. No. There I am. I found me. Alright then. If I go this way, and then I go this way, I should be. There's Arter. What? I'm terribly busy right now, and would thank you not to bother me. I'm a carpenter of the prestigious oak atrium, and I have repairs too. Yeah, here you go. Here's a toolbox. Where did I put my... Oh gods, I take it you're from the guild too then. What's that? Idel sent you? With my tools? Ah, yes. I was actually just about to go and, ahem. This is so embarrassing. My apologies. It's just, I've been so focused on the task at hand. You know, it's a miracle this amphitheater even survived the calamity. It was the Carpenters Guild that saved it, moving it piece by piece and rebuilding it. When I saw what they had done for Gridania, I knew what I wanted to be, but gods when they told me my first task was to come here. Anyway, thank you for bringing me my tools. You're new to the oak atrium too, right? Well, let's both work hard for the good of the guild, eh? Oh, and may the elementals watch over you and keep you safe. Okay. There's a lot of quests all in this town. At some point, I will make it out of this town, but not yet. I have a lot of other quests to pick up too that aren't read now, but I have other ones that I still have to drop off and deliver things and like all of that. True story. But first, I need to take a break because I need to get myself more water, get myself a drink and stuff. So I'm going to take a quick AFK away from keyboard, and I will be back in just a little bit. How does that sound? Okay. Because my water glass is empty. Here we go. All right, I'll be back in just a little bit. All right, I'm not officially back yet, but I'm kind of back, so just finally sat down so I can actually have a drink. mm, so yum. From what I'm seeing in the chat, no, it's just you. It looks like Alejandro, left. That's, uh, that's from what I'm seeing. Genshin Impact? It's going well. Um, would just finished like, the trials that you have to go through to get your gliding license, which is, by the way, it crazy, crazy. But anyway, I died a few times on those challenges, but I did finally get through them. Um, it was just a matter of like figuring out like what the heck, like what is it exactly I'm supposed to do? But once I got that down, I was like, "Oh, okay, now I get it." Yeah, it's just it can be very confusing that game for if you don't have like friends who play it, so you don't know how or what you're supposed to do. It can get a little confusing. Yeah. And so I found it at times very confusing. But I have managed to get through it and I do like the game. So, very cool. And I'm excited to kind of see what's up with the next, next section. Be interesting. There was something about in the storyline about some bad guy who always commits his crimes, like he's a thief and he always commits his crimes on a glider. So that should be interesting. Yeah, exactly, right? And now that I know how to give over items, I can actually turn this quest in. Oh, gold, leather, or fingerless leather gloves, 21 plus 13 plus 7, 8, 14. Not sure, like, level 5, 5, all classes. Disciple of War only, that's why. Got it. Yeah. What level are you in Genshin? I think all of mine are like around level 16. Holy crap, rank 52. So yeah, you're a ways into it. Just a bit. Wow. Is that adventure rank or level? Because adventure rank seems to be harder to attain than level. Not by much, but by a bit. Like it's two different systems going on simultaneously. Yeah, you're pretty far in. Adventure rank. Yeah, you're pretty freaking far in. That's pretty cool. Yeah, like I'm just a baby. I'm a baby Genshin Impact player. I'm at this I'm not that far off from the start. I've only played it like 3 times in total. So, okay, so now where to? I like the little tree of life thing they've got going on here. The more you play, the more you hate Genshin. I don't know. I like it. I haven't found it challenging really at all, except for in like the challenges that I've come up against seem to be like very sudden. Like that's the one thing I'll say in Genshin Impact is it's like there's no worry at all, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, like boom, this is like 20 times harder than it should be. And then you get past that point, and then it's like really super easy again. It's kind of confusing in that way. Oh, see, but I'm used to that from World of Warcraft. That doesn't worry me at all. Because in classic World of Warcraft, you actually had to go and do daily tasks to gain reputation. So that was not a big deal. Where is all of my quests? Speak with Barnabat up there. Ah, okay, got it. Yeah, just daily grind. I'm used to that. And I prefer that than have it all handed to you, like, so it's like, well, okay, what was the point of this then? Like, if everybody can just get it by logging in and just walking in, you know? On an errand for that glutton of a lullaby. I pass this gate, and to the west you'll find Tree Speak Stables. If memory serves, that iron snaffle of yours looks like the kind they use in chocobo bridles. Bodwine would be the fellow to ask about that, of course. He looks after the chocobos there, you see. It could be said that he has a need of that snaffle. Interesting words they use here. Alrighty then. Where is this compared to where I am? Oh, it's quite some ways. So is that. Hmm. How many does FF cost? Oh, Final Fantasy? I don't know. Right now I'm playing the free version. Apparently the free version takes you really quite far into the game. So, yeah, Final Fantasy, I don't know how much it costs because I'm just playing the free version right now. somewhere around here is a guy I gotta talk to. There we go. The Witcher? I love the movie. Yeah, I haven't tried the game, but I loved the movie. It was amazing. That was a wicked movie. You've come to lend a hand, have you? Well then, you're welcome to a task from my seemingly never-ending list. I'll have to check that out. I'll need you to head west along the road and scrub down 2 of the malmstones. I swear by Nofika, those signs accumulate dirt and grime with almost unnatural haste. Yeah, um, and then if I like it enough, then, you know, yeah, I'll definitely check it out. I have, um, I have a rule on my channel, which is if anyone wants to make sure I'm gonna play a certain game, then they buy it. That's it. I've got my Steam linked, you know, um, you know, but otherwise I just check it out and then if I like it, I'll play it. I think that's pretty fair. I'll need you to head west along the road and scrub down 2 of the malmstones. I swear by Nofika, those signs accumulate dirt and grime with almost unnatural haste. 10 until 2 May? Witcher. Yeah, no. I was just saying, like, yeah, I will check it out for sure. Because I like the Witcher movie, so that one for sure. I'll check out. Speak with Quadwana? There we go. At Tree Speak Stables once you've seen to them. She'll be glad to hear the malmstones are clean for the next 3 bells at least. Yeah. Oh, I better not jump off the mountain. I did that. I hadn't died at all in Genshin, and then all of a sudden, I fell off a cliff and I died. So, yeah. Me and cliffs. That's been a thing for the longest time. Hmm. I don't see any of the signs offhand yet. Ah, there's Bodwine. Stamina and Genshin. Yeah. Where's that thing gone this time? Eh? Oh, I ain't looking for a chocobo, though one of the birds is becoming a proper bloody handful. No, it's the snaffle for her bridle that I'm after. Bugger's gone and vanished, see? Our snaffles are made special to fit each chocobo's beak, like, so replacing even a tiny snaffle like the one in your gasp, bugger me, is that? Aye, 'tis the self same one we lost. But why's it so sticky? And are these teeth marks? They go. Stranger, I don't know what foul beast gob you found this in, or what providence delivered ye, the hero that slew it, to me here today, but you've my deepest thanks. With this here snaffle, I can finally get back to training that yellow-feathered menace of mine. Take this with my thanks. You're welcome. Oh, hey, look. It's a robe. Let's check armory chest. Nope. Let's check inventory. Hmm. Well. Oh, there we go. Why is there a little X on it? It means I can't use it. Or it's not better than what I have. Hmm. Yeah, that's an idea. That's certainly an idea. Item comparison. Yeah, that's not going to make a whole lot of difference. That one. It's a pretty big download, too. Like over 60 gigs, I think it was. A lot. If you got a mind to make yourself useful, why don't you cull some Maitlands for us? We train a lot of chocobos here, see? And the young'uns go wild when they get a sniff of a Maitland. Some even throw their bloomin' riders. Let me tell ya. I don't know. When I last downloaded Genshin, it was, it said I needed in total over 60 gigs, I think, of space. Let me tell ye, it ain't easy training a chocobo when she drops ye on your head every time she sees a shadow. We've been getting nowhere with the birds lately. If you could rid us of a few Maitlands, we'd be in your debt. Okay. Yeah, true. Yeah, I play so many games. you know, right now, for adventure games though, like I've got these two to get through now. Yeah. And then once I'm through these two, then I can look at more adventure type long games like this. Um, so other than these two, the games that I'll play will probably be like, just easy, like fun ones that don't, you're not trying to get through a long storyline that goes on forever kind of thing. If you want for work, I have need of an adventurer willing to dirty her hands. No, I speak not of dark deeds. I mean only to have you deliver something. I myself would not dare venture deep into the Twelves wood, but you seem more than capable of defending yourself. Yeah, like, but I think, you know, there's Genshin Impact and like this one, right? My times are in Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, definitely doing like a playing Genshin with subscribers thing. That's pretty cool. Although when I'm playing Genshin, I don't feel like I've ever seen other players around. Maybe I have. It's 5:08 p.m. here. I don't think I've seen other players running around in Genshin. Hmm, that's interesting. I never even thought about that till now. My colleague Jillian will furnish you with the item in question and provide all the necessary directions. She should be somewhere behind the stables supervising the field hands. Okay. What's going on in here? Hmm. Well, it looks all closed up. Hmm. There's no way around over there. Interesting. Maybe go around it. Aha. Okay. There's who I'm looking for. Well, I'll be. Vion actually found someone willing to lend a hand. Grab one of them burlap sacks over yonder atop the crate, eh? Tain't the most convenient location to be sure, but where else can we store that stinking shite? Nowhere a visiting customer might catch a whiff, that's for sure. Deliver it to Nolano? Down at Belest Bud. That's west of here, in case you were wondering. Seems our conjurer friend takes his garden pretty bloomin' seriously. Okay. Got it. Ah, I see how I get over there. Hey, no. It's a moving tree. Welcome back. Must be over here. Mitlings. There we go. Ooh, I just leveled up. Welcome back. It is what you think it is. There you go. Praise be to the elementals. I cannot thank you enough for your kindness. This bounty of chocobo manure shall nourish the plants and ensure their continued growth. Please relay my sincerest thanks to Vion upon your return to Tree Speak Stables. And a word of advice, wash your hands quickly, lest the cloying stench of linger. Alrighty. What is this? Oh my goodness. Oh. Got it. Okay, I know what this is. Yeah, monkeys. Oh my. What the heck? I'm noping right out of there. Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Not even. Yeah. Ladybugs everywhere. Way of the Conjurer. Interesting. Well, must be up here, I guess. Yeah. Welcome back, friend. I gather from that smell the task is complete. Did I neglect to inform you of the sack's contents? I cannot apologize enough. That would certainly explain why you agreed to help when countless others turned their noses up at the idea, so to speak. Well, what's done is done. Please accept this for your troubles along with my thanks. Okay. Those are all challenges. Central shroud. This one. Hmm. Central shroud. Population control. Slay forest fungwars. I didn't see any right down here. Level 6, a clear sign is up here though. Ladybugs everywhere. So I should be able to get this one. Midge swarm. There we go. Oh my. What's that? That's a trader. Midge swarm. I still need 3 mitlings. Here's the mitlings. Okay. There we go. There we go. That completes those 2. What are those tree ant saplings? They're big. They're very, very big. Hey there. What's that? You've been cleaning malmstones? Why, thank you. With all the chores that need doing around here, I was afraid they would be left to get even filthier. Cool. It's not just that they're an eyesore, by the way. In that state, the creatures around here want to lay their eggs on them. As to why, well, I can only assume their preferred nesting trees are in short supply these days. Be that as it may, we can't have monsters hatching from roadside signs. These paths are dangerous enough as it is. Perhaps a sprinkling of sting brew would keep the beasts away. Maybe. Death to the bean thieves. Did you hear about Demetta of Hurstmill? Apparently, Opos Opos crept into her stores and made off with her Muntoy beans. Ordinarily, Opos Opos wouldn't go near them, what with their foul odor and even fouler taste. But food has become scarce of late. Truth be told, a good many of us are glad to be rid of the stench. Still, I can't stand to see Demetta so dispirited. Would you track down those thieving Opo-Opos and recover the Muntoy beans? I'm told 6 bags were taken all told. Demetta is well respected by all the women of Hurstmill, so it would do you well to earn her favor. So be polite, smile, and don't interrupt if she goes off on one of her tangents. Hurst Mill lies just to the north of here. You'd, you're like to run into Opos Opos on the way. With luck, you may even encounter the bean thieves themselves. Interesting. Hmm. Where is... I gotta turn in another quest here. There's Bodwine. Dude. Bodwine is dude. mm. Thank ye for the help. We can finally get back to training the young birds. Chocobos are skittish by nature, see, and training 'em takes a deal of patience. It don't make the task any easier that soldiers and adventurers tend to ride them towards danger rather than away from it. Any road, we're grateful for the help. Here's a small token of our gratitude. Cool. Level up. Dude has another quest. We haven't forgotten how you helped us out with them Maitlands. Speaking of which, well, I hope not. I just finished that. If you've got a bit of time to spare, could I trouble you to gather some aphids? You can find 'em living in the tangled undergrowth near Blessed Bud, but don't be surprised if your presence attracts a starving ladybug or two. They're rather fond of the wee vilekin, you see. When you've gathered the aphids, deliver 'em to Captain Guthrit over at Etat's Spire and tell him Tree Speak Stables sends its regards. Okay. Well then. Hmm. Over here, looks like... Mm-hmm. Look for aphids. There's a tangled undergrowth right there. Uh-oh. Yeah, big ladybug. Big old thing. There we go. Whew. Right? Frickin' ladybugs are everywhere. No matter where I look, it's hard not to kill them. They're everywhere. Ladybugs. Oh my gosh. Fate failed? What do you, like, dude, I just got here. Fate failed. Oh, challenge reward, that's why. Gotcha. Okay. Well, that's not. I gotta slay Opopos and forest fungers. Well, there's Opopos somewhere. I can't find them now. Death to the bean thieves. Up there. They're like up there. Yeah. But I was just looking and it looks like, from what I could tell, that they're up here. So I might as well turn in this quest first, because then I'm going to be going away from this area. So, look, more ladybugs. Ladybugs and mitling. What is that? XIV slowbeak. I remember that name. And there's a few of them. Let's kill one and see what happens. These are big things. Well, apparently I don't have a quest for them. Ladybugs everywhere. There's the Opopos. I need them. Opopo. Yeah. Look, it's throwing something at me. There's two. Yeah, those ladybugs. Man. Ladybugs everywhere. Yeah. I've almost got all the beans. So many opopos. Alright. How do I get back up there? I think this way first. Yeah. A level 9 midge swarm. Owie. Guthrit. What's that? You have something for me? Yep. Ah, aphids from Bodwine. This is indeed a blessing. What use have we for aphids, you ask? Why, their oil, of course. There is naught better for maintaining our weapons. Were it not for your timely delivery, I would have been forced to send a sentry to replenish our dwindling supplies. I'll have to thank Bodwine personally, and thanks to you as well. Friend. Nice. Ah, Luana, just the person. Your efforts on behalf of Tree Speak Stables mark you out as a genuine talent. If you have confidence in your battlecraft, mayhap you would agree to help us in our fight against the Ixal. According to reports, Ixali scouts have been sighted by the river due west of here. Though that area is uninhabited, it borders Tree Speak Stables and Blessed Bud. We mean to drive them off before they can threaten our people. If several of their scouting parties were to be summarily dispatched, it may give their leaders cause to doubt the wisdom of their plan. Slay 2 Ixali dull talons, 2 Ixali lost wings, and 2 Ixali slow beaks. Show them the price they must pay for setting foot in our territory. Wow. Hmm. I feel like to get to there. Yes? And what do you mean? Mm, well, I think that human beings um, make too much war on each other and that they're so busy fighting themselves and causing problems for themselves that they can't help but to cause trouble for the world as well. Human beings need to do better. That's what I think. Ain't seen your face round here afore. It's my sworn duty to keep the peace in Hurstmill and protect her from them as would do her people harm. If you mean to stay for a spell, you'll have proof to prove you can be trusted. Ours ain't a large community, and we've hardly any fightin' folk, So there's always a need for battle-savvy types, what with all the beasties lurking hereabouts. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. As it happens, we've been suffering from an outbreak of midges of late. The buggers are driving our patrols to distraction. Now, if you were to exterminate, say, half a dozen swarms, we'd know ye for a friend. Okay, kill buggies. Yeah. What is this? Okay, just some guy. But I've got like a note on my little mini pad here thing. Delivery Moogle. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, now I know. Mm-mm-mm. Linyeve. You have the look of an adventurer. Adventurers love little tasks, do they not? Well, I need you to head into the forest and pick a glimshroom for me. You haven't the faintest idea what a glimshroom is, do you? Glimshroom is the common name for a variety of fungus with a unique white phosphorescence. Hmm? What did you say? A glowing mushroom? Yes, I suppose you could put it that way. There is a colony on the rock face in the southwest of Peace Garden. But do not simply pick the first one you come across. The brightest glowing mushroom you can find, if you please. Hmm. Well, yes, I would love to be able to harvest glimshrooms for myself, but there is the small matter of Ixcali scouts. Not terribly friendly, those chaps. Off you go, then. And I have a quest to turn in over here. To Demeta. I suppose there's nothing to be done. What's that, young lady? You have something for me? I do. I have beans. My missing bags of Muntoy beans. But how? You didn't track down those wretched Opopos, did you? I had all but given up hope before you arrived. But with these beans, I can make enough Muntoy tonic for everyone in Hrimstall. As long as I have enough micro-chew leaflets to flavor it, there should be no complaints. Ah. Normal person standing here where? Where? Huh? What? Where? What? I think most people are. As long as I have enough micro-chew leaflets to flavor it. There we go. Speaking of which, my son drank unflavored Muntoy tonic the other day. That sounds gross. One of his friends challenged him to do it, he said. And do you know what? He drained the whole cup in one great gulp without making so much as a face. Oh, he grows stronger and braver by the day, nigh the very hour. Either that or my secret recipe is more delicious than I imagined. Now that I think about it, a good many people have described the taste as unforgettable. It sounds like it tastes awful. Oh dear, if I'm to make this much Muntoy tonic, I'll need far more micro-chew leaflets. Young lady, would you be so kind as to fetch me 4 leaflets from the micro-chews outside the hamlet? I'm whipping up a fresh batch of Muntoy tonic, you see. Oh, it's a lovely drink, absolutely bursting with nutrients and goodness. I'll have you know, I always drink at least 1 cup a day. Alas, few people share my passion for healthy living. Truth be told, most won't touch the stuff. Not unless you add microchew leaflets anyway. Apparently the taste and the smell are too distracting or some such nonsense. Oh, but listen to me prattling on like an Ishgardian priest. I shall stop talking and start stirring. Well, don't just stand there, dear. Run along and fetch me those leaves. This batch will be ready soon, and it'd be such a shame if no one could drink it but me. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait. Oh, what am I doing? Um, there should probably be an inn-like place. I wonder if this is it. Um, hmm. All right. Well, I think I am done for now. So I think I am going to log off. I think that will be enough for today. Oh, also, on April 29th at 5 p.m., I will be debuting my live 2D. It's too early here to go to sleep. I'm just going to log off and, make some supper for myself and all of those things. I have to eat. But it is time for me to stop playing the game. I gotta say, though, I really like it. It's really fun and really, really cool. Thank you. Have a good evening. Yeah, ladybugs.